is, y'all? It's your boy FSO with FSO behind the wheel on this beautiful Miami day. It's looking real nice out. But I came to y'all to tell y'all my process on why I chose Azul, how I got her, and why I chose her. This was a dream come true, but just stay tuned. Lexus ES350 F Sport, just released in 2019 for the 2019 models. I've been watching this car for quite a while. I've seen the concepts, different options you can get on them. The S Sport packages came out on the ES350s for the 2019 models only. This one has the triple beam headlights with each individual LEDs. As you walk around, also carries the 19-inch wheels for the S Sport package. You also get the S Sport badging, the two-tone rear views, the nice chrome trimming. As you come back around, you also get the trunk lid spoiler, rear diffuser, and the S Sport badging also in the rear. So the 2019 model also comes slightly bigger than the 2018 model because it's a whole new platform and a whole new style. So with this model, it has a little bit more punch as well. So we're gonna take a look at the motor and I'm gonna give you a little details. So the 2018 Lexus ES engine was a 3.5 liter V6 with 268 horsepower, 248 pound-feet of torque, and 21 miles per gallon in the city and 30 miles per gallon on highway, 24 miles per gallon in combined driving. For the 2019 Lexus engine model, it's a 3.5 liter V6 but with 302 horsepower, 267 pound-feet of torque, 22 mpg city, 33 mpg highway, and 26 combined. There's also a hybrid line with 215 horsepower total and 43 mpg city and 45 mpg highway, 44 mpgs combined. Lexus ES350 F Sport, you have the options of getting the 12.3 infotainment system equipped with navigation, and that's what I got with this one. I also packed it with the Mark Levinson sound system, which really packs a punch. 1800 watts. Full surround sound. Okay. So the Mark Levinson sound system has 17 speakers. 17. No wonder this sound nice. We live in Miami, where talent runs through our veins.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Keep the air out for the hater. Shoot a hole like a crater. FSO in the bitty. My squad, they stay lit.
Life of FSO, take one.
It's FSOBTW, but behind the wheel. Get it right.
Oh!
Alright, so the craziest thing happened. While I was shooting this video, it started raining. So thanks to the boys at Intro 4K Studios for allowing me to bring her inside so that we can continue this video and I can enlighten y'all on why I chose Azul. So it all started way back in 2015. So the 2016 models of the IS250s, they're no longer making 250s. So I was blessed with an IS200T, leased it for about 2 years. So by then I was already locked in with Lexus. But then again, you know, it goes by tiers. When you're a first car buyer, you know, you have to go through the tiers, you have to go through the steps, and you have to really, you know, build your rapport with it. So I started off with a base IS200T 2016, fresh off the lot, black with the peanut butter guts. I felt like the man. Then eventually we kind of outgrew the IS200T. I had a son. So now car seat, you know, groceries, the IS200T was a little cramped. The second Lexus was a 2017 Lexus ES350. It had all the bells and whistles except for Navi. So now I went to, let's just say, the second tier. So I'm like, okay, you know, I owned that for about a year. You know, I was co-signed with my dad as well still. And I was like, you know what? After I seen that car, I was already tied into Lexus. Then, you know, I had the opportunity of, you know, having the LC. From the LC, something happened. Long story. But from having the LC, decided to be like, okay, you know, the miles on my ES is climbing as well, but I always had my eye on this one because when the concept came out, the rear view mirrors were supposed to be actual cameras. So that caught my attention. So when I heard this car was actually being released, not the concept, it was actually hitting showroom floors, that was back in August of 2018. And I was super hyped. I was like, okay, the 2017 ES has about, you know, 15,000 miles. I could probably get a good value. So now I took the ES to CarMax because I didn't want to trade in because I recently got it. My lease was for like 3 years. So I only had it for a year. So I owed about like 15K on that car. So it had to roll over into this car. So I was like, okay, as opposed to doing that, I'm gonna take it to CarMax, see what's the difference. I'll just pay the difference, pay it out, and start a whole brand new lease. But I thought wrong. I went to the lot, went to get one of these, but I wanted it with the triple beam headlights. These came out later in the year. The new F-Sport models that came out in August did not offer these. Well, where I'm at in Miami, Florida. They did not offer these triple beam lights. Also, this one is equipped with navigation. The ones from the lot did not have navigation. So it's basically I'm getting a F-Sport 2019 ES and still missing navigation. The point of switching your car. The point of you switching your car is to get something better. And I can say, if you're gonna be spending the money, you might as well spend it on something you like. So now, my thought process was, maybe wait for it. But then again, I wanted the car so bad, I was just like, you know what? Screw it, let me just get it. So I went to the lot and was like, okay, I want this 2019 Lexus ES in Nebula Gray with the red interior. They had only one there for $54,000. No navigation, no triple beams, but it had everything else but that. Heads-up display, everything. I didn't get approved. Clearly I didn't get approved because they said I already owned 2 units. I had the ES, the first ES. They didn't want to give me that much for the first ES, and CarMax was telling me to come out of pocket 11 grand, and I owed 15 grand on the car, so I was still upside down no matter what. And it was like, if I'm going to be upside down owing all this negative equity, I'd rather get it on something that I want. So now I decided to say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just wait. December rolls around. Here comes the triple beam lights. Here comes the navigation models on the lot. They had white, they had black, but that's the basic colors. The LC was white, had a black IS, had a gray ES. So it's like, I want something that's gonna stand out. I want something different. That is 2 denials on this one car. So yeah, I sold my second unit, and my second unit was a Regal GS 2013. And that one's fully loaded as well, 6-speed manual. But I barely drove it. You know, driving manual, to all the manual people, nothing against manual, but sometimes you just want to just hit the gas and go. So sold my second unit. Got paid off. It was paid off on my thing. It was financed. Randomly, I just hit up my guy Edgar at LMG. I was like, hey bro, this the third time, maybe the third time's a charm. Can you look into getting me this ES? Once again, the S Sport, but I want it fully loaded. I want everything. If I'm going to trade in this Lexus ES, the 2017 one, I want everything on it. If I'm going to be making these payments, I want everything on it. Surely, he hits me up in 4 days, tells me there's a blue one with the triple beams, heads-up display. Day of me actually picking this car up, he told me the car would be delivered on Monday. It is now Thursday, the car still didn't get here. So now Thursday, the car actually does get here because there was a little situation with transport. On Thursday, I'm driving on I-95, heading north. A truck in front of me, a big rock ends up hitting the windshield of my 2017 ES350 and cracking the whole windshield. True story. Now, the dealer tells me I have to get this windshield fixed before trading into this car. Because this car is now here, but I cannot trade my 2017 ES unless I fix that windshield. The windshield was $1,200 by itself, not even including the down payment I had to pay for this, to get this car. So now, $1,200 and it's only dealer because it had the radar sensor, the camera had to be calibrated. I couldn't take it to cheapo glass. I had to actually get the dealer brand glass. Cheapo even charged me $600 for their aftermarket glass. So I was like, something's up, like really wishing bad on me. But luckily, the guy at the dealer was like, you know what? I'm gonna just roll it into something. He's gonna give me something. I called Geico. I had Geico at the time. They told me they'll fix the glass for me. I was like, all right. Geico told me the only appointment they have is Monday. Mind you, the car is here. It's a Thursday. I need to get my car. I want my car. But they're telling me I can't trade in unless I fix this glass. And Geico is telling me the Monday later is when I can actually trade into my car. And that's when they'll be able to fix the glass. But luckily, like I said, the guy at the dealer told me, hey, it's okay, leave the car here, drive off in your car, in the new car, and just have Geico come see us at the dealer. So that way, you know, they can fix it, you know, pay the deductibles, whatever. I was like, all right, cool. So now I drove the car the weekend, loved it, fell in love with it since the time I seen it. The color alone, ultrasonic blue, that stood out to me the most. And it's just surreal because after 3 attempts of trying to get the same exact car, I finally got it. The first one, remember the first one didn't have everything. Second one had some of the things. And now the third one came with everything I wanted. Literally everything I wanted in the car. Except for the red interior. This one has black interior. But that's also a rare spec as well. But my main reason as well too to also make this video is to let you guys know that no matter what your situation is, don't let that hinder you from making the decision of what you want. They'll tell you your money's not there, they'll tell you your credit's not there, but time is always on your side. After 3 attempts, I finally got what I wanted, and I'm happy, I'm satisfied. Payment's not too crazy. It's spec'd out the way I wanted it, and it's like I really have no complaints. I really truly have no complaints with this whole process, with this whole car. Literally nothing bothers me with this car. There's not one thing that I can find wrong with it. Also, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification button, hit that bell. And any cars you guys also want me to actually do reviews on, because that's what I'll be doing from now on. I'll be driving all type of cars. It's FSO behind the wheel. I might be behind a minivan. I might be behind a Rolls Royce, a Lambo. Let me know in the comments below. Signing out.